Proud of our guys. You know, you put in a game plan 2 days ago that's really different than anything that we had done before. We played 2 possessions of that kind of zone against Arkansas, and it didn't work. And so came back, reviewed the film, showed them. And so to put that game plan in and for those guys to execute, it's a tribute to them. I mean, to hold them 3 for 23. Some of it they just missed shots. I mean, they had some good looks. But that was obviously the goal, is to really do a good job defending the arc. They're 15th in the country in regards to shooting the three. And so we knew that, and we knew we had to do a good job. You know, I mean, there's always things to work on. Omaha had 14 no boards. They had 15 tonight, Fort Wayne did. That's disappointing. 16 turnovers is disappointing. Thought the last 5 minutes we just got careless with the basketball. So I think we have their attention, we have their ear in order to make sure that we're prepared 48 hours from now.
You talk about the difference in the defense between Arkansas and this, and what, man, can you kind of describe to me what the differences were?
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to really pay attention to personnel and where they're trying to get threes. Fort Wayne tries to get a lot of corner threes. You know, if you go back and you look at the Arkansas numbers, they had a guy go 4 for 6 from the 3-point line, and we just didn't identify him. You have to be able to identify shooters. You have to know personnel. And what happens is you know, you're playing one game, and then 2 nights later you're playing one game. This isn't your second time through conference. So there's some familiarity, but there's not great familiarity. And I thought there was great familiarity tonight. They really knew who we had to close out harder on and pay attention to, and did a great job.
To be able to sit here at 2-0 in the league, you know, talking to Albert, since he's been here all 4 years, it's been a struggle to get off on the right foot in league play. To be sitting here at 2-0 and at least get off to a good start, that's feel good, right?
Well, it beats the alternative, but I mean, to AJ's defense, ORU has had to start on the road.
Sure.
And that's not easy to do.
Right.
You know, winning conference games on the road is really, really hard. And so to have the opportunity, to be honest with you, I was telling somebody the other day, I mean, 11 of our first 15 games have been on the road. We didn't play 11 road games all year when I was at Baylor.
Right.
You had 8 league games, and you may play 1 road game in a non-conference. And so to be able to be home, to be able to put in a game plan, you know, without the travel, minus the travel, because not only is there a time issue, but there's also a fatigue issue. And so I think you probably saw a little bit of that with Fort Wayne tonight, just in regards to their shooting. But they're obviously a really good basketball team, and we were fortunate to catch them on an off night.
Well, to start with, thoughts on the win?
You know, we haven't beat Fort Wayne since my freshman year, actually, here, and they've been a really good basketball team, so this one feels really good.
Same thing.
Well, it was a good team win. We came out, followed the game plan, and we're just starting to reach our potential as a team, so next time around, I feel like it'd be the same way.
Albert, 2-0 in the league. I know since you've been here, it's been kind of a grind ever since the league play started, so to be sitting here 2-0, that'd be feeling pretty good, right?
Yeah, it feels really good. I mean, I just really think back to when I first got here. Like I said, that team from my freshman year was pretty good, and we didn't even start 2-0. We lost a tough one in Fargo. So it's really important that we start off, you know, well, because most of the time, if you look at it, this conference gets so close that your start is really, really important.
Same thing. Be able to sit here 2-0, and they go, you guys in South Dakota at this point, so I feel pretty good about that.
Oh yeah, we feel great. I mean, coming into the year, we raised our expectations on like what we need to do personally and as a team, and we're starting to reach those expectations and push through them. So this is the outcome that we expected.
Thinking back a couple games, you know, had to sit out that one. You know, how do you embrace coming off the bench and just being able to maximize whatever you're doing in the minutes that you're on the court?
It's just been one of those things where I kind of realized that I would rather be a bench player on a really good team rather than just, you know, score 1,000 points or get however many blocks or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, I wanted to win here, and that's the reason I stayed. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can to help the team win.
Sam, for you, confidence has to be building. I mean, you and I talked the other day, but you know, just continues to get better, and like tonight, leading the team in scoring. Obviously, you didn't play 30 minutes tonight, so I wanted to talk about that. But for you, confidence has to be building game by game.
I mean, it's usually at a steady level. I don't let anything really kind of shake my confidence, but I guess you can say it's on the rise in the conference.
Midway through the second half, you guys run a big run, and someone fed you the ball for a three. I heard someone yell, "Yeah, same," before you even shot it. Did you know it was going in? Do you remember who it was?
Yeah, Jontre said it because he passed it. He wanted to assist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When that ball left your hand, how good that?
It felt good before I had it in my hands.
Albert, how important is Emmanuel being with this team and him taking that next step and kind of tapping into that potential that he's had?
I knew from the day Emmanuel came on campus that it would be big time if we got him. We played together a little bit in high school, so I already knew what type of player he was, and I don't want to take all the credit for it, but I really tried to sell him on coming here because I knew he would be a really good player in this league. And so just to see him be able to grow like he's growing has been phenomenal, and I'm just glad I've been able to be a part of it.
What about him day by day impresses you the most?
Probably just his consistency in the gym. He might not do everything right, but at the end of the day, you know that he's going to come to the gym and whenever he's got free time. And so I think that's what makes you a great player. So that's what he's trying to do.
Same thing.